Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pine Cove Farms here in Farming Simulator 19 with me, CWATTY. Please make sure you go ahead and drop a like on this video, make sure you're subscribed and you have enabled your notification bell, and be prepared to leave your comments for me in the comment section down below. We finished the alfalfa mowing and baling and wrapping in the last episode. As a result of that, I've slept through the night. We've got to a brand new start for the day. The biogas facility for the alfalfa silage bales paid us $1,033,080, which is a phenomenal income. As a result of that, I have paid $1.5 million to buy another field. That is right, folks. We now own Field 4, which hopefully is withered. So that's good. That gives me some opportunities. Now, today, what we've got to do, we've got to fertilise, obviously, the alfalfa. Having mowed it yesterday, so it's all nicely fully fertilised again, ready for its next harvesting, its next mowing. So we'll grab the sprayer. He is full of liquid fertiliser. We've then got to head over to field 9 and we've got to start harvesting field 9 with the oat that is on field 9, and then obviously I'm now going to need I've missed me turning again. Should have gone right just after that little shed. One of these days I will memorise the layout of this farm. No doubt the chickens are making a mess. The horses have probably made a bit of a mess, the fancy horses. The soybeans are growing nicely, and obviously I need to get out onto field 4 now, and I need to remove the trees that I couldn't remove previously. I also need to plough field 4, obviously. Excuse me while I just knock everything about. I need to charge my watch up. I have a little assistant to help me get that bit done. He can go off and manage the fertilising spraying. That's the little fella who did the wrapping for me, which was brilliant. I will explain how to do that. However, of course, because I'm going to be harvesting field 5 next, field 9 next, should I say, not 5, which is obviously going to have straw. We're not going to do any wrapping of straw, so unfortunately I can't show you it on field 9, so it'll have to be the next time we mow the alfalfa, unless there is a contract on field 10 that requires me to do silage bales. It would indeed. 43 grand. Okay, we will do that then. And I can show you the wrapper in action. It's all go. We're going to be all go today. We're going to have jobs going everywhere. This field is mine. So we'll start ploughing. Obviously the farmer never got his sugar beets. He never got his sugar beets harvested in time. Or he couldn't be bothered. Right. I'll let him run around. We'll go grab the mower. Which does need a repair, actually. Ow. We'll give it a little bit of fuel as well while we're down here. Give it a repair. I'll try not to sell it. Sometimes I've occasionally pressed the wrong button when I've been at this workshop trigger. There we go. But hey ho, job fixed. Why have you just sat there? Pretty sure you've not finished that field. You can see I've done my little border. Hopefully he carries on doing what he's meant to do. Otherwise, I'll be employing courseplay to fertilise my field. At least he won't stop. Right, to make my life easier then, on field 10, what we want... I can't remember if I've already got a course for field 10. I didn't set up a course for field 10. That's all set. Course Gen. Field 10. We'll do a 9 metre, shall we? And we'll let him run. We'll save that. And field 10. 9 metre mow. And then we can come back to that a bit later. Right, harvester time. We are going to need to do the oats. So yeah, if I go left here, there's a little path, look. Allows us to come down here. Now there's a little border. I won't be doing crop destruction as I go around the field to get to field 9. But yeah, I'm going to let this guy harvest. The sprayer at least has carried on spraying this time, which is nice. This is what he's supposed to do after all. Just check my rear view. Oh, see, good job I checked. I would have turned across there and been run over by the train. So yeah, I'm pleased I checked in my rear view mirror at that precise moment. Otherwise, might have been squished. There we go, opening me thingy up. Right, this guy then. Bum, bum, bum. He should be. All saved. Generate course. So that's field 9, 12.5 metre harvest. Field 9. 12.5 harvest. Start him at first waypoint. We need to bring the truck down for him to unload into. If we can find the truck. Oh, he's parked over there. We'll leave the tank apart there then for a second. Didn't think about that. We've only got the one truck. But he's got to pull like double duty all the time. Between tanker running, which I've not done any of today. We will do once we've delivered the straw bales. I'll also be doing some adjusting of field 4's sizing to make it a little bit easier to manage. Much as I've done field 3, I'm going to go around, paint around the edges, just to give vehicles a bit more room to turn around without, you know, driving into trees and bushes and things. It's such a huge field, it's not going to make that much of a difference. I remember where I left my trailer. Over here. This way. cut through here. Drive around the top of field 3 or field 2. And we'll go, whoa! Steady on. Jackknifing trucks. Whoa! Just got missed getting run over by the train. Just missed out on getting run over by the train. That was close. Closer than I thought. Closer than I ever want to be being run over by the train. Right, let's have a look. Has he fertilised the whole of field 2? He has, apart from a couple of little bits. We're not going to worry about those. You know, there's $1 million worth of alfalfa on this field. We're not going to worry about a little bit at the edges where he hasn't sprayed properly. What I might do though is start using the compost a bit more, especially on the fields post harvest. So like field 4 would be a prime candidate for composting after I've ploughed it and after I've had a chance to do a bit of work on it. Right, got my baler. And put some fuel in this little guy. And give him a repair as well. Seems like all the equipment needs a bit of repair today. And we can let him do some baling over on field 10. Part of the silage contract. Don't need to repair the way. There we are, spent in money today. So, reload him up. All that's good. So I'm going to load up field 10 mow. And he will drive along quite happily now, chucking out all the bales behind the mower. We can bring him down to do that. Yeah, he is ploughing away on field 4, which doesn't need any lime. But what it does need is for me to come right down here. That was costly. That was costly. That's one thing I hope they improve in FS22. That when you're doing ground changes and texture painting and stuff, it's a little bit friendlier with the controller. Little less sensitive. Because like I say, that is a problem when it shaves off more of the field than you want it to. Loads of messages. What I will do then is I won't take so much off the other end of the field to compensate for the fact I've had to nibble off a little bit more than I wanted to really on this side. Seems like there's plenty of room at the top of the field, but we'll make extra room at the top of the field. We'll only go up to there. And we'll finish painting that once he's ploughed it. .939 is slipping. Why is the 939 slipping? Because he's run over a bale. It's because he's come back on the same line. He's come back on the exact same line. He's previously mowed, which is bad. You should never do that. I don't know why Courseplay does that. It's one thing Courseplay does need to improve on when it's doing its course generation. It should never do a line back on itself. Or if it should only ever do it at the end of the field. Let's go back and look at the harvester, who's quite happily harvesting away. He's at 79%, folks. Of course, I really could have done with this tractor doing The wrapping. Fun time. Let's have a look. New tractors. Something medium-ish. Something smallish. Don't really have much. Could get a little electric one. That's only 50 grand. Shame I can't change the... Oh, I can change the colour. Electric yellow. I don't know what horsepower the wrapper requires. It doesn't, apparently. Lamborghini. .700 series Fent would go nicely with the one we've already got. Could make that 240. Could also get front loader on it, which could be quite useful. Don't really want to spend 200 grand though, do I? It's just bale wrapping. Little old Fent 500. Oh, I could have the classic little Fent 500. I tell you what, that looks funky. You know what, I'm gonna have that. That looks kind of funky and cool. It was quite cheap too. That's a bit crazy looking. We'll have the old boy. We'll have the old antique boy trailer thingy. We will. He could be our chief bale wrapper now. He's not very fast, but he doesn't need to be, does he? nice antique little tractor. Though it looks fairly complicated on the back there, look. All the hydraulic system and everything, and the attach and everything looks all a bit modernish. So we'll go pick the wrapper up, and then I'll show you how you do the bale wrapping. We need to get to field 10. He's got a lot of, you'll have a lot of bales to wrap, I can tell you that much. It's not going to be a quick little job for him. Despite the fact I'm using a slightly upgraded wrapper now. It is a little bit faster at wrapping the bales. About half, I've managed to decrease the wrapping time by about half on it. I could probably still do with giving it a bit more of a tweak. Right, so here we are in field 10. What you do is you unfold them. You into the old course play. You need to put him onto collect or wrap bale mode. Select the field, which is going to be, in this case, field 10. Avoid fruit is activated. Advanced settings, we are going to do all those as per usual. Right, now this is the bit. You have to load a course, apparently. So, any course will do. I'm going to pick field 9 windrow. And then I'm going to just pick collect or wrap bales. And then when I pick drive course, he's got to be on the field to start with. It's no good him being off the field, which is where I was having the problem last time. He's got to be on the field. And once he's on the field, he will scan for, find the bales, and he will drive up to them and start wrapping them. All by his lonesome. that's it. You just leave him to it. He'll go around the field, he'll work on all the bales. He's missed that one. There you go. He might just figure himself out, take a little moment or two to figure himself out as far as where he needs to actually position himself with the tractor and the equipment, but he will wrap the bales, and he does it very well. Okay, large tractor has finished ploughing now. Which means I can carry on now with my previous project of just trimming the field edges. I'm going to have to trim a lot off this edge actually, because it is very, very close. I can't actually underlap this edge because trees are in the way. I'm probably still not going to be able to work left to right then, am I? I'm going to have to work up and down the hill, which is going to affect vehicle speed and performance noticeably. There we are. Most equipment should be able to turn around in that space. Definitely everything should be able to turn around in that space. They'll have room to turn around once I've removed the rest of those trees. So yeah, let's not worry too much about that. There we go. Right, take this guy back to the shed. Put the plough away. We'll be able to bring the compost out next. Get the compost spread all over the field. Good as field as any, as I suppose, to use the compost on, because it is a large field. It's a long way back from field 4 when you need to do compost refilling. Oh, the bale wrapper's in the way. 939 is slowing down for traffic. No. Bit keen then, 939. Bit keen. He was a bit keen. He's probably thinking, what is this old antique piece of tractor doing on my flipping field? Well, if we're only going to use him for wrapping, we didn't need anything fancy, did we? Cheaper the better. Although, to be fair, that tractor's cost more than my contract is paying me. To be fair, we probably will get some extra bales. Everything's going a bit slippity-doo-dah at the minute. Right. So yeah, I'm probably going to use this thing next. And right now it is loaded up with lime. Whether that just discharges normally, or whether I can actually empty it. I might have to empty it into pallets. Doesn't appear to be an option there. Oh, sorry, Mr. Wheel Loader. Now I think I've got to do this with coarse play, the compost spreading, because I don't actually think the AI does this. I don't. I think when I've tried to fertilise and stuff in the past with this trailer, the normal Giants workers just don't work at all with it. They're not compatible at all with this spray or spreader. I probably should have recorded a refill course. Too late now. He can go and automatically refill whenever he gets empty and resume from where he is. Right, put him into spreading mode. Use raise implements late, early, yeah. I always just double check that just to make sure. I shouldn't need to, because he ought to be able to do it now. Okay, so he is going to spread on the old boundary first. I see, I don't know that that is 12 metres. Might be 12 metres. I certainly don't think it's 20 metres. It's saying 36, but I'm not convinced. Not convinced by that at all. Have to wait and see when he comes back down the field, won't I? You know what, we ain't going to get there very far. Before he runs out. Okay, he's actually spreading at 20 metres then. Okay. It just doesn't look like it. It's just unfortunately, I'm going to need to interrupt him at the end of this. Because he's not going to finish the field, is he? Look, 33% left. I'm going to have to record a refill course for him. That's a pity. Right, stop, driver. Stop. Right, let's go round here. First of all, that's going to be the new field 4, isn't it? So we'll overwrite field 4's edge path. Right, this video is getting very long, folks. So what I'll probably do, I'll probably show you how we do the refill course in the next episode. Baler is still running about. Harvester is still happily running about. Mower's on his last run. So what I'll do, folks, I will say goodbye for now. I'll see you in the next episode, and when I bring you back, we'll hopefully have bales finished being baled, bales finished being wrapped. We can get those picked up, get them sold, get the contract complete. The baler we can shift over onto field 9 and have him do the straw for our own selling purposes. And I will do the refill course and everything for the compost spreader on field 4. So I look forward to seeing you in the next episode, everybody. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. Cheerio.